if I've got a frustrated look in my eye, there's about four things frustrating the hell out of me at this time. Okay? I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but that is actually rain. Alright? That's rain. Okay, now let's cover that one first, alright? Why is it when it's raining? Quite a few of us have to frequently use the darn restroom. Seriously. Even in the middle of the night. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's frustrating. I've been up and I've been to the restroom and I went back down. I don't even feel rested. I feel frustrated. Every time I lay down, I gotta use the darn restroom again. And it ain't, I'm not drinking much water or nothing tonight either. At all, really. All night, I had maybe 32 ounces of water, which is less than what I typically drink at night, alright? And normally at night, before bed, I drink 16 ounces of water. Wait around for an hour or two. Drink one more 8-ounce glass of water. Wait around for an hour or two, wait around for an hour. Drink one more glass. At 8 ounces. Well, drink another 8 ounces of water. Right? So there's 32 ounces. And then right before bed, literally immediately before bed, make sure my bladder's empty and whatnot, and drink another 8 ounces and crash. Can't even crash. Can't even freaking get sleep, really. I hate the fall. I can't stand it. I don't hate the fall. I can't stand the rain. I can't stand it. It's one thing in the summertime when it gives me, when it's that kind of cool it off a little rain. But when the high and the temperatures fluctuating between the temperature across the week is for the low is literally fluctuating between 35 and 42 degrees. I just don't get it. Why's it gotta rain? Why can't it just be hail or something like that? Because it can hail at those temperatures. Ask anyone who lives in Texas. I'm sure I've got a few of you that are in my subscriber, among the, in the subscribers area that are from Texas. Someone want to explain to me what it is about the Pacific Northwest that when Texas would typically be getting things like hail and high winds and funnel clouds, aka tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff, where it's all just really, really horrific for a day or two, and then it's peaceful for a day or two, and then really horrific, like for example monsoon rains or something. And then you come to the Pacific Northwest, primarily it's Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, all right? Now, I'll give you a clue. If you're looking to happen across me and you're trying to do it in the morning, tomorrow, well, today is Saturday, of course, right? I think. I don't know, let me check. Oh, you Jesus camera. Whatever. Anyways, on a Saturday, if y'all's trying to catch me, and you're trying to do it in the morning, I don't go anywhere in the morning. I stay home in the morning. I have stuff to do at home in the morning. I don't even go to church in the morning. That's a whole other story there. That's another thing that's frustrating me is last night I had a really frustrating experience, all right? I'm not going to go into details about it. It was just, I've never felt so judged by one of the least judgmental groups ever in the history of the planet. I've gotten less judgment from gay people than that religious group that I had an interaction with tonight. Okay. Well, last time, whatever. Anyway, point is, it's still friggin' dark 30. I can't sleep because I'm constantly having to get up and use the restroom. Right? Literally. I've barely had anything to drink other than a little bit of coffee here and there to hopefully dehydrate me so I can quit going to the restroom. And no, it's not the rear that's flowing. It's, the bladder that just won't stop filling. The bladder will not stop filling. I made my coffee a little bit strong, but the fact of the matter is I just can't stop running back and forth to the restroom. I know, a little personal, but dang! There's got to be others out. I know there's others out there that struggle with this when it rains. Especially when it's, dipping down in temperature, in the colder months of the year. Where it's not quite cold enough to snow, not quite cold enough to form a bunch of ice or nothing. Just cold enough that when it rains, you go outside, it's bloody cold, miserable. A lot of you people on the West Coast, in the state of Washington, a little bit in the state of Oregon, totally get that. Of how, when it's in the 40s and whatnot, down in the 40s, maybe high 30s. We're talking 38, 37, 38, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Raining. I lived in an area that I can honestly say is well known for three things. Gridlock traffic. People want to call places like, people want to call roads like Division, Jesus ungodly roads that take forever to go down. It's like one of my family members said, because I've been in the car with, going down Meridian, riding there. You move forward 3 car lengths. Every friggin' light cycle, you only get 2 or 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky, vehicles through. And if you're unlucky enough to be stuck behind a never-ending line of semi-trucks that can't figure out that if they keep a steady speed, 2 can get through. Moving traffic forward 150 feet per light cycle for a row of big rigs. Meridian traffic on South Hill and Puyallup takes the frickin' cake. But the other thing that crappy area is known for is, unfortunately, that the whole frickin' Puget Sound area is known for 3 types of weather. You've got hot and dry, cold and wet, warm and raining, okay? That's it. And if you see snow, you're lucky. Well, at the 3/4 mile hike club in the Pacific Northwest, seems like we have about between the between summer and winter, between those two polar opposite seasons, you just got this awkward little 2 to 3 weeks of never ending constant rain. I'm going to explain to you this much. It's not daily rain. It is like, it starts out as a rainy day every 2 to 3 days. And just by the time it's done and over, it's nothing but rain. Constantly. I can't stress the importance, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, that you understand this much. 22 miles away from me. 22 miles. 22 miles. 2 miles away from me. It can be a torrential downpour while it's near whiteout conditions where I'm at. Literally near whiteout conditions where you got fog that is actually forming into snow. And I don't mean a light fog. I mean fog that is dense enough that can cause unintended traffic accidents. I know of a stretch of road in the state of Washington, from having been down that road enough, and seeing enough reports of what happens down that stretch of road. 904, aka Lieutenant Michael P. Anderson Highway, between right around the area of 4 Lakes. There's a John Deere dealership right now. Been that way since, Bonanza Ford went out, and about a year later, Pepe John Deere took over the building, and, unfortunately, their warranty bay is about the same quality as Ford's for diesels at times. Not saying that John Deere's bad or nothing. I'm just saying that at times their warranty bay can be pretty crappy. Don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask. Please don't ask. I beg of you. Whatever you do, don't ask. Because that'll spark a whole bunch of trash talking amongst mechanics like myself down in a dirt pit. Please don't do it. Alright? Their warranty bay is a typical, John Deere and Ford must be married to each other when it comes to warranty bays. In the last 5 years, every time I've visited that dealership, their warranty bay is packed with people and with vehicles, constantly getting things that, quite frankly, just should not be factory defects in any way, shape, or form to that level. It's packed with them. Pepe John Deere in 4 Lakes has an entire service bay literally designated to the 2 and the 1 series tractors. That would be the subcompact and borderline compact tractors. Their other warranty bay is designated for everything 3 series and up. My advice for anyone considering buying a John Deere tractor: be careful. If you're going with a 1 or a 2 series, you got to be careful of how you spec it out, because there's also dealer defects going on at that particular location. Plastic plastic fuel tanks on a tractor are a crappy idea. That is their number one dang part that they're going through on their tractors. I don't understand it. Quite frankly, they need to use more expensive plastic if they're going to use plastic for injection molding stuff. That's been another thing frustrating me. In the last 10 years, there are more lemon tractors. For every lemon car, there's a lemon tractor and a lemon RV. Just don't know how else to put it. That said, enjoy the video, because quite frankly, I've got to use the Jesus restroom right now. And if I wait any longer, it's going to go all over my bed. Catch you in another video. Do me a favor, rate, comment. If you want to keep seeing these videos, you want to be up to the know, hit the subscribe button. And make sure that you set your notification settings on that notification bell accordingly, whether you want personalized or all. By default, it's none. Whether you want personalized or all, make sure you select one of those two if you want the notifications. Gotta go.